numbers out everything.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! That was Scorch! Oh my god, are we gonna see the rest of them too? That's freaking Scorch! Holy, oh my god! They're not gonna get away from Scorch so easy. Yeah, oh my god! Wow! Scorch can straight up take that many direct stun rounds? Hey everybody, how's it going? I am back finally for a new reaction. I was gone for a month and a half there, suddenly and unexpectedly having the craziest month of my entire life working on a project out in California, and then at the tail end of it went to Disneyland for the first time, as you guys saw in the vlog I just posted here on the channel. But yeah, I unfortunately was only able to do a reaction to the first episode of Loki, and then pretty much had to skip the whole rest of the first season, even though it was pretty amazing. And then now with the Bad Batch season 1, I obviously pretty much dropped off after I think it was episode 7, or no, yeah, it was episode 7, and then we had episode 8 with Cad Bane and Fennec Shand after that, and just, I mean, the Ryloth episodes. The Bad Batch has seen some real amazing highs and some real lows in the last few weeks. But now, I mean, even if we are coming up at the end here, you know, I just tacked on the Scorch reaction at the beginning there, but now we're already reacting to the season 1 finale of The Bad Batch, part 1 of the finale as it's titled on Disney+. So without further ado, I hear this is going to be an emotional roller coaster, but here we go. With the OG Kamino track. That was good. Animation. Oh my god. Look at that. Wow. Oh, that just straight up looks real.
Lower.
I love it. The Attack of the Clones tracks. Man, even the Clone Wars never really used the Kamino theme.
What's so special about this lab?
It's where I was created.
Oh boy.
Here?
Do not shoot. I am AC345211. Omega, I am relieved it is you.
What are you doing down here?
Those who resisted were eliminated.
Oh my god.
The clones did that.
No.
Yeah, so much for the Kaminoan uprising.
It's that inhibitor chip in your head. It's making you fall.
We have an unauthorized entry on Platform 5.
I'm glad Hunter isn't blaming him. It seemed like earlier on the Bad Batch kind of would forget that it's not Crosshair's fault.
Well, guess you're wrong about that.
A chance.
Wait, what? Oh my god.
Time to stop running. Join the Empire.
This is so sad. It's like he's there trying to help them, but still can't.
Don't become my enemy.
Crosshair. You never were.
Bro, someone stun Crosshair. Are they gonna bombard Kamino?
All essential personnel have been removed from Kamino.
And the chief scientist?
Secured.
Since when?
Does it matter?
Yes.
This is who I am.
Oh man. What a great twist. I never even considered that a possibility. Wow, what a shame. That's so good, man. Like, what a great new layer of complexity for the story. Oh man, they're gonna bombard Kamino. Wow, so I guess there's a reason the Kinders used the Kamino themes in this episode, because it was the last time. I was starting to feel more emotional over losing Kamino and Topoka City than anything else that was going on in the episode, even the Crosshair twist. That was very good. That was really good. Apologies for having to switch to my phone again. My camera's been doing this new thing where even though it's got a full battery, plenty of memory, it's just shutting off mid-recording. Unexpectedly, and this time it doesn't appear to be turning back on, so I don't really know what's going on. But what a powerful episode. I really feel like this finale has brought us back, and we've kind of come full circle and returned to the quality of storytelling of the season premiere, the series premiere. But that's what this series needs more of, more consistently, instead of the week-to-week formulaic episodes that we've been getting, where they get a call, have to go help someone, Omega convinces them to do it reluctantly, and then they, run into this, and then, the same thing. We've had a lot of those episodes. The recent episode with the bugs was especially bad before the Commandos one really made up for it. So if they can just continue to show episodes like this and maintain a bit more momentum, I think the Bad Batch would really be in good shape. If they've been working on season 2 for a while, season 2 has been announced, and if they can just, and hopefully now while working on while they've been working on season 2, I hope that they are ditching the formulaic stuff, because this was just incredible. The animation was beautiful. The new developments in the story were unexpected and really well done. I love the Crosshair twist. I never even considered that a possibility. And so anyway, let me know what you guys thought of the first part of the Bad Batch Season 1 finale. And I'm happy to be back filming some reactions again. It's been too long, and I really regret having to miss so many good episodes of The Bad Batch with Cad Bane and then, but anyway. All right, well, Loki too. But I'll see you guys next time. Take care, and all right, bye-bye. All right, here we are, already at the end of this thing. 16 weeks later. Fastest 16 weeks of my entire life. The Bad Batch Season 1 finale is here, and we're about to get into it. Honestly, I don't have any predictions, really. I still think, at this point, the chance of Crosshair dying has probably been pretty diminished. I think any one of the squad mates besides, I think Echo could go. I think there's a chance, maybe Tech could go. I think Wrecker and Hunter and Omega are all safe. But anyone else, I think, is definitely fair game for where this story might take us. But honestly, they'll all probably be fine by the end of this thing. And yeah, otherwise, I don't really know what's going to happen. Escape from Kamino, and then what? Or what's left of Kamino? The iconic planet to our childhoods, Topoka City, just got decimated. And it was very emotional for me, as you saw. But anyway, I can't wait to see what the production has put together for the end of the Bad Batch Season 1. The Clone Wars follow-up spin-off series that none of us ever thought would even happen. No, please don't keep showing us this. All those years growing up with the prequels and the Clone Wars and Kamino being so iconic to all of us, and oh my god.
The cities have been destroyed, sir. All Kaminoan facilities have collapsed into the sea.
Nasty having the clones do it, man. Just nasty. Palpatine's always like that. Granted, they don't have enough stormtroopers, I'm sure, running these Venators at the moment, but still, it's messed up. Come on, bro, get up for 5s.
I cannot override the protocols from here. I can.
The animation, though, my god. The water and oh, the light.
Go under and use your boost. I'll try to break it free.
Oh man. See? Oh my god. Oh, the tragic clone theme.
Come on, Omega. We have to go.
This is, oh my, this is brutal.
Omega, watch out! Oh, you are okay.
I believe we have landed on the ocean floor. Ironically, our old barracks is one of the few compartments habitable.
Oh my god.
Albeit temporarily.
Of course.
This is our room?
Look!
We landed on the underwater tunnel.
Of course. Is it gonna work though?
The tunnel is clear!
Not according to that music.
You done complaining? You know, if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be in this mess.
Keep moving.
Something on your tiny mind, Eureka. Understanding you does not mean that I agree with you.
It's emotional maturity, my guy.
Izzy, this doesn't look very safe.
Barring any further complications,
So keep
this
going.
enclosure remains a viable means of transport.
Keep going.
Let's keep moving.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Kamino's got sea creatures. Can't forget
We
about...
got a problem.
Ah! Oh my god. Wow. There's just some kind of horrible Leviathan in every ocean in Star Wars. Always. Always a bigger fish. That looks so good.
This outcome is satisfactory.
Omega was created before us. Technically, she is older than we are.
My battery cells are depleting.
Yeah.
I apologize for the inconvenience.
I was gonna say.
Don't fool yourself. All you'll ever be to them is a number.
I wouldn't sit right by that glass. And does he still have his chip in?
The droid. He can do it.
Your safety and well-being is my primary mission objective.
Oh no. Easy's not gonna make it. Oh man. You know, technically Easy helped to save Ahsoka and Rex's life.
How's your charge holding up?
Okay, this is more anxiety producing than the escape from the Venator at the end of the Clone Wars. One last push, little guy. One last push, man.
Don't give up. We're nearly there.
Your path is clear. I have completed my objective.
No!
Goodbye, little guy. It was a good run.
I'm going after AZ!
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I don't see it.
Bruh. She goes. Let's drown. Is he serious? Alright, I have no idea how he was able to see that shot, but okay. They were so ready. That was great. I didn't expect the crosshair save there. That was cool. I really thought Easy was done. I hope he sticks around, man. It's the end of an era. It's really the end.
It's all gone. You're still their brother, Crosshair. You're my brother too.
my god. Oh my god.
Mistress Nala Say, welcome. The Empire has big things planned for you.
Oh boy. There it is. The Bad Batch Season 1. Personally, I see that Nala Se scene at the end there as her kind of getting what was coming to her. Her and Lama Su. They were complicit in helping influence an entire galaxy and helping him to raise an army so that they would be positioned at the right moment after instigating a false war to be assigned to all of the Jedi to wipe them out and then take over the galaxy, and they knew it. And they knew it. Nala Se knew it. That's why, you know, because Nala Se wanted to save Omega earlier on in the season, I never gave her any credit. This Nala Se is corrupt. Granted, I'm sure now she realizes her mistake, but it's kind of like the same thing after, you know, the Geonosians. It's like, okay, you guys realize your mistakes only after you get sterilized and the Empire gasses your whole planet. And in the case of the Kaminoans, only after they, you know, after decades of using you, Palpatine decides he no longer needs you guys anymore, no longer needs the Kaminoan facilities. You know, he had Sifo Dyas go in there with Plagueis' funding to raise the entire first batch of the clone army. Then the Republic funded it, instigated his false war, positioned them to be the warmongers that he wanted the galaxy to believe they were, wiped them out, and the Kaminoans were complicit. Not all of them, but definitely Nala Se and Lama Su, right? So, no sympathy cards from me. Regardless, those commandos look so cool. Anytime I see the commandos, it's like, for a second there, I was like, oh my god, are those markings blue? Is that Niner from Omega Squad? Is this Delta Squad? It wasn't, though. That's okay. Either way, I think that is very much hinting at that, you know, the next enemy after Crosshair is really going to be Imperial Commandos hunting down the Bad Batch in Season 2. Let's go! Let's go! Imperial Delta Squad! Oh my god! Anyway, no, that was it. That was a great episode. I actually, in a lot of ways, preferred that escape episode to the Clone Wars series finale, because while the Venator falling out of the sky was amazing, and obviously following Ahsoka and Rex through that as they're fully connected into Revenge of the Sith, and Order 66 is happening all around them with the clones and Jesse and the whole 501st turning on, there's something about water that just adds more anxiety to a escape sequence like that. Yeah, man, just hats off to the entire animation department at Lucasfilm. They have, I mean, just changed the game with the final season of the Clone Wars and now this first season of the Bad Batch. I can't wait to see what they're working on right now for the Bad Batch Season 2 next year. I mean, the cast, of course, D. Bradley Baker, you know, D. Bradley Baker, D. Bradley Baker, D. Bradley Baker. You can't forget D. Bradley Baker. You know, I actually never really familiarized myself with who voices Omega, but obviously she has been really great. Michelle Ang, I believe, and she, I mean, has created a character here that I think is on her way to becoming as iconic as Ahsoka one day. So I really can't wait to see where they take Omega's story. She is she's been one of the best original characters to grace the new era of Star Wars since 2012, and I really have appreciated her story thus far, and she added such a fresh dynamic that the team really needed. So overall, the Bad Batch Season 1, I would say, has been really solid. And before I criticize anything, I still do not take it for granted that the Clone Wars was brought back and then given a spin-off follow-up series. Those are things I never thought I would be able to say, and so I do not take any of this for granted, and I have not. But that being said, there were some real problems with Season 1. I mean, even though these animation teams, and not necessarily animation teams because it's not their job, but you know, those who have worked on the animated shows, they created a blueprint for just how good Star Wars animated storytelling can be. The strength of the story when it's tighter and more momentum is maintained, and you tackle bigger stories while still getting the smaller character moments without having to use an entire series of filler formulaic episodes to do it. I understand wanting to spend time with your characters, but it can be done in more compelling narratives, and you don't have to constantly adhere to this week-to-week side quest sort of structure that The Bad Batch unfortunately really fell into for, I would say, probably half the season. There were some real formulaic issues with, again, I think it's kind of iconic to The Bad Batch at this point. You know, The Bad Batch got a call from someone, or from Sid or whoever, they need to go help someone, they don't want to, Omega says they have to, so they reluctantly go, they run into a bunch of different unfortunate circumstances along the way, have a fun mission, and then mission accomplished by the end, even if, you know, it's a 2-part episode, that's pretty much been the baseline. But The Bad Batch really, I mean, was at its best with the premiere, with episodes like Cut and Run, where they met up with Cut LaQuaine earlier on, Replacements, when, even though that was kind of a side quest story in and of itself, it pushed the story forward in big ways for the Star Wars galaxy, and Battle Scars, when they finally have to deal with their inhibitor chips and Rex takes them to Braca, and it was just, I mean, an absolutely amazing episode, to Reunion, where they confront Cad Bane on Braca, who, you know, it makes sense. Omega had, you know, a bounty on her to be brought in alive by Nala Se, and was kind of a top target there, so it makes sense that the top bounty hunters, Cad Bane, would come looking for her after, you know, the Palpatine contract fizzled out, right? So that really, you know, it's when they change things up, or, you know, really expand upon the Empire's initial process for starting the next 2 decades of oppression, that we really got to see through the lens of Hera and Cham and all of the Twi'leks on Ryloth after the Clone Wars, and seeing the clones being phased out with the new Phase 3 armor that we got to see for the first time with the Ralph McQuarrie inspired design, to you know, seeing Imperial Commandos and Scorch, even totally harmless inclusion, but it was amazing for us fans. It's when The Bad Batch does episodes like those, and does episodes like this finale, obviously. But The Bad Batch is hard to get through, even with the animation being so stunning. You know, when The Bad Batch is really adhering to that week-to-week formula. So I'm hoping, in closing here, that with the next season of this amazing series that I never thought we would get, I just hope that with what they're working on now, that they are maintaining a stronger story for the entire length of the 16 episodes. And, you know, granted, at the beginning of The Bad Batch Season 1, I was always like, okay, we have 16 episodes to work with, and if at least half of those episodes are good and strong for the story, then we're still in good shape, and we have been. And that was the case. Not all of them were great, for all the reasons that I just rambled on about. So the season overall still did work. But I feel like everything I just talked about is very clear and obviously needs improvement going forward, to keep this story going and interesting. Which, clearly, based on that finale, they really don't have any problem doing. So if we can just drop the filler episodes, drop the formula when it's unnecessary, change up the story more, and get more creative for more of these episodes, that'll be good for Season 2. But again, hats off to D. Baker, and D. Baker, along with D. Baker and Michelle Ang, and you know, the entire animation department and the Kiners. I think they've all done a brilliant job here. And yeah, so I guess we will be seeing The Bad Batch return for Season 2 next summer. And yeah, so I'm going to get to work on building the Lego set pretty soon here, and doing a fun review for that on the channel, and maybe eventually my own Bad Batch customs before the new season next year. So I will see you guys next time. Let me know what you thought of The Bad Batch Season 1 down in the comments, And all right, take care, everybody. Bye-bye.